Boom! Boom! Hey! 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 Up! 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 This is what you call.
Hey guys, it was good Triple J boxing. So we have Tyson Fury shadow boxing in his living room. He's just a common man. He got like the regular, looks like a regular house. Nothing like special, nothing like it's a fancy rich house. It just looks like a regular, like you wouldn't even be able to tell he's rich by looking at his living room here. And I seen him at the grocery store shopping with his wife. He still shops for his own groceries. And I remember he was looking at the Nutella. And he's like, no, let's not get Nutella. Let's get the no-name Nutella because it was too expensive. He's like, yeah, nah. So he's still thrifty like that. And he's just your common gypsy man. And yeah, as you can see here, he's training. He's getting ready for the Oleksandr Usyk rematch. The one thing I like about Fury, I like obviously he's a high-level boxer. He has the size, he has the reach, and he knows how to use it. And I love his herky-jerky feints. Those are always good. I feel like he didn't feint enough in the Usyk fight from what I remembered. I feel like he got away from that. I feel like he needs to feint more, like he did in the Wilder fights and the other fights before that. Because he does it really well, the herky-jerky feints and stuff. But and he's got good legs, so. But yeah, here's him shadow boxing in his living room. Going into the Usyk fight, I favored him. I would say maybe not heavily, but I definitely favored him by a decent amount. I gave it like maybe a 60-40, 70-30% that I thought. So I thought he had a 70% chance of winning in my mind. And Usyk he proved me wrong in that second half of the fight. Because in the first half of the fight, it looked like as the fight was progressing, I remember in the middle rounds, there was a point where I thought, okay, this is how I thought it would go. And it looked like Tyson Fury was going to knock out Usyk. It was a matter of time. He was breaking him down. I remember there was a body shot in the middle rounds that really noticeably hurt Usyk, and it looked like it was over. And then a couple rounds later, I think, he put Fury on Bambi legs. So going into this rematch, guys, I now think it's a 50-50 fight. You would have to give the mental edge to Usyk. But you got to remember, guys, this is the heavyweight division, and we're talking about Tyson Fury here, a guy that has come back from adversity in many facets of life, from suicidal thoughts, and, I remember he told the story, he was in his Lamborghini or Ferrari, I forget what kind of car it was, he was driving super fast in it, and he was just going to go over the bridge. He didn't care no more. He blew up to 400 pounds or something. He had a drug problem, alcohol problem. He came back from it, and he fights the hardest puncher in boxing, Deontay Wilder, in the rematch. Look what he did there. So it would not be surprised to me if he could adjust and win this fight by knockout. It wouldn't be surprised to me. Because I thought he had the potential to win the first fight. And if you look at the first fight, it's not like it was a one-sided fight. Like, it could have went either way. That's how close it was. The judges' scorecards were actually pretty fair this time. Usually the judges' scorecards are either they're robbing somebody or they're just completely off, like they don't know what they're watching. But in this case, the scorecards seemed pretty legitimate. It was like a 1-point difference, split decision difference for Usyk to win the fight, which I didn't really have a problem with it. I thought it could have went either way, either Fury or Usyk. It was like, or it could have been a draw. I think a draw would have been good too. So it wouldn't be put it past me if Usyk or if Fury could adjust and prove us wrong again and win the rematch, because I mean, it's not far-fetched, you know what I mean? Like in the Wilder fight, he got knocked flat out almost in round 12, right? So we're like, oh, the rematch is going to be dangerous again, we thought, but he totally dismantled Wilder. In this case, it was already and I'm not saying the Wilder first fight was a close fight, it's just the way Wilder put him down, you think, whoa, this rematch is risky. and we never thought he was going to knock out Wilder, and then he did, right? We were thinking decision. In this fight, it was close, and I mean, he had it in the bag, and then it kind of slipped away a little bit. But yeah, I got to give the edge to Usyk going into the rematch just because what he did to Fury in that fight. He put him on Bambi legs. He had him on Queer Street, and that's got to give Usyk a lot of confidence, right? And he's not, the thing with Usyk, he's not a Wilder. He's got boxing skills at the highest level. Not to say Wilder isn't good. I'm saying Usyk has a different pedigree of boxing skills, and he can hurt you. So it's like, it's different. You know what I mean? When you give a guy like that a mental edge. So I got Usyk having the mental edge going into the rematch, but I still think it's a 50-50 fight. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think it can go either way. I would not be surprised a knockout either way or a decision either way. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how good this fight is, and I'm looking forward to it. This is Triple J Boxing. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.